The champions, Richarlison is on my mind, and he's Tottenham's number 9. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Tottenham have just won 2-0 in the Champions League against Marseille, and this is the instant match reaction. If you're new to the channel, please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe so you never miss a video.
Yes, it's Hollie's Hotspurs back with another one. Chatting all things Tottenham, we're second to none. Special guests every time, if it's win, lose or draw. The passion is high like Harry Kane when he scores, or when Lloris makes a world-class save. We got Hollie running the mid every game. Settle down, stick around, share your thoughts with the panel, and make sure you're subscribing to the channel, coys.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Tonight we'll be discussing quickly that game versus Marseille that we did manage to win 2-0 at home. I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't think the goals were ever going to come in that game. It did take a lot of time, shall we say, and a lot of effort. First half really is not really a lot to mention. We didn't really get a goal on target, nor really did Marseille. Marseille had a lot of possession though. I think the real highlight was Hugo Lloris deciding that he was going to play patty cake with himself. Rather than catching the ball, he decided to punch it up into the air. Luckily for us, it was offside, so it didn't really matter. But everything we were kind of doing wasn't really working off. We seemed to want to play it through the middle, which was fine, but then the final ball was a flick or a turn into a Marseille player. It seemed to be that Marseille as well were playing pretty high line, trying to get into us early on, which meant that we had not a lot of time really to turn and move the ball about. I think if we moved it a bit quicker now and again, maybe we could have beat them, because they did have a very high line. There was a lot of space in behind, but we didn't really exploit that first half. It took a little bit of getting used to it to the second half as well, because nothing was really happening until we obviously brought Kulusevski on, and what an impact that man made. Just opened a lot of space down the wing with his runs in behind, which we kind of needed from the off. So when he came on, things started to open up. Sonny once again did not have a great game. There was one obviously great chance from him where he was taken down and the player received a red card. So that's probably the only thing that we could really talk about Sonny. I don't really know what's going on. Hopefully he will do the business against City at the weekend, and then we can stop worrying about him. But obviously the main man tonight was the pigeon Richarlison, because out of nowhere he manages to bag 2 headers. The first one coming in from a cross from Perisic. I keep saying this, whenever that man puts the ball into the box, it's going to happen. Something's going to happen. And it did tonight, because Richarlison managed to be in space, no one around him, and head it. I don't know whether the keeper could have done a bit better, but who cares? Tottenham were then 1-0 up, and then Richarlison again bags another goal later on. This one again with his head. This one came in from Højbjerg, and now I know we keep slating Højbjerg here, there and everywhere, but again he puts a brilliant cross in and grabs another assist. So Richarlison grabs 2 goals tonight, his first appearance in the Champions League, and the man gets 2 goals. I'm so excited to see what else he can do, but it's just so nice to have him banging in the goals other than Kane or Sonny or Kulusevski. So yes, lovely jubbly. Like I said, not the best performance, but hey, we've managed to get, again, this is pretty much the story of Tottenham at the moment, play poor, still win. So I'm not going to complain. Like I say, we have City obviously at the weekend, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. And then on Monday at 7 o'clock, we will have Hollie's Hotspurs live, where we'll delve into this game a little bit, but we will be dissecting the City game in more detail. Let me know your thoughts on the game below, and do not forget to like and subscribe. And like always, come on you Spurs!